Hello. How's everybody? Bonjour, Delphine. Do you have your clay ready? Hi, everybody. Bonjour à tout le monde. I see that we are getting more and more of us. I'm sorry, I've been busy all day testing some stuff, and then I was so frustrated with this faulty Primo. Hello, Katie. Bonjour, Cécile. And this Primo thing is just driving me nuts. They have issues and they don't want to admit they have issues, and it's so frustrating. Let me close this. So, as I said in my recommendation for today, was to have 4 of the main 6 colors, a white and white and black. So what I'm doing now, I'm getting, remember to get how many parts of something. Hello, Holly. How many parts of something, just use one cutter and everything to be at the same thickness. So get 2 parts of each of your colors. Hi, Shirley. Bonsoir, Sylvie. Donc, pour que je le dise en français, j'ai recommandé qu'on a 4 des 6 couleurs et ensuite du blanc et du noir. Et bonjour, Tipounette. Bonsoir, Valérie. Et aussi, j'ai dit que si vous voulez compter combien des pâtes, des couleurs de la pâte et de l'autre, toujours utiliser une emporte-forme, la même emporte-forme, et faites que toute votre pâte soit dans la même épaisseur dans la map. Donc, je prends 2 parts de chaque de mes 4 couleurs. Hello, Connor. Yeah, I've been fighting all day with Connor. He finds my dowels. Remember, I have those dowels I bake beads on, and I wrap them in aluminum foil. And for some reason, he finds them very amusing, and he keeps stealing them. Good afternoon, Lawrence. Bonsoir, la sphère. Let me put this back. So it doesn't matter which kind of colors you get, as long as you get, as I said, yellow, red, 1 of the 4 of the 6, yellow, red, blue, green, purple, and orange. Alors, ça n'importe pas quelle couleur vous choisissez des 6. Doit être 4 de jaune, vert, bleu, rouge, violet et orange. Donc, 2 parts de ces couleurs. Et ensuite, du blanc et du noir. Qu'est-ce que vous en dites de ma cantriquetra? Je j'ai pas très bien réduit, mais qu'est-ce que vous pensez? What do you think of my triquetra cane? I didn't reduce it properly. I kind of messed up a little bit. This is in 3D. I'll have to redo it, but for now, I am going to do a kaleidoscope. What do you think? Re coucou Delphine. Re coucou Delphine. Where's my blade? I lost my blade. Oh no, here's my blade. But yeah, let me show you the thing with the Primo. I don't know if you read my blog or my Facebook page, but what happened, and be very wary of this. So I had some translucent Primo, but I went ahead and got more because I go through translucent black and white like I was eating it for dinner. So this is the normal one, okay? Donc je disais, je sais pas si vous avez lu sur ma page Facebook ou sur mon blog, mais j'ai eu une très mauvaise expérience avec du Primo translucent. Bonsoir optimistique. Donc, j'ai acheté plus de translucent parce que j'ai besoin de beaucoup de translucent. Bon, ça, c'est le translucent que j'avais, c'est le normal. Et ensuite, je suis allée à Hobby Lobby et j'ai trouvé ça. So, I found this. I thought it was translucent white. No. It's translucent. That's what it says on here. Translucent, not white. C'est translucent, c'est pas du translucent blanc. Même si, vous voyez la différence de couleur? Hello la coquette. Hello Judith. Vous voyez la différence de couleur? Do you see the difference in color? So, this one is crap. It's exceptionally hard. I put a ton of clay softener in it, and it feels like Pardo after it has been sitting for 5 years. And it's barely transparent at all. Donc, c'est très dur. J'ai mis beaucoup de dilutant. C'est toujours dur. C'est comme le Pardo après qu'il a été dans une boîte pour 5 ans. Et c'est seulement à moitié transparent. Donc, prenez garde si vous voyez un translucent qui est un peu trop blanc, ne l'achetez pas. So, if you see a translucent that's too white, don't buy it because it's crap. You're wasting your money. Okay, so we will need 1 part of white for each of the colors and an extra one. So 5 parts of white and the same for the black. I know it's going to leave you with some stuff, but this cane is so pretty that it's a kind of cane, that you'll be able to make more stuff with it. Donc, on a 2 parts de chaque couleur et on va avoir besoin de 1 part de blanc pour chaque couleur et place 1 part, et 1 part de noir pour chaque couleur et une extra part. Donc, 5 parts de blanc et 5 parts de noir. Et vous allez avoir de la pâte extra, mais c'est OK parce que c'est une canne, c'est une canne, une sorte de canne. Mais elle est si jolie que j'en suis sûre que vous allez être capable de faire d'autres choses avec cette canne. C'est OK, mais tu peux le regarder après, tu sais, tu n'as pas besoin de, si tu es occupé. So I'm going to get one part for each of the colors. And yeah, I know I could have had all this ready, but by what I saw last time, quite a bit of you are claying at the same time I'm doing. So I didn't want to make you feel frustrated that you are left behind. So I am preparing it with you. J'ai dit que j'aurais pu préparer tout en avance, mais j'ai vu la dernière fois qu'il y a un bon nombre d'entre vous qui fait le fimontage avec moi. Et j'ai pas voulu que vous êtes frustrés pour être pas dans le même pas que je suis. Donc, je prépare avec vous. Yeah, because with this one, it's pretty much like the other ones. Once we have everything ready, stuff will go so much very fast, you know. And I am sure that you will love it. Okay, I don't want to cut another slice. I hope this is enough. Et Cécile, tu as regagné ta chambre pour travailler la pâte? And this is the separate one. And now I'll get the black. I've left the black for last. Of course. Hi, Deborah. Why be intimidated? Okay, I'm going to try and move this. I hope I won't need it too much. J'espère que tu vas la voir bientôt. Donc, 5 parts de noir, 5 parts de blanc, 5 parts de noir, 2 parts de chacune des couleurs. So 5 parts of black, 5 parts of white, and 2 parts of each of the colors. Oui, pensez au puce. Yeah, think about the thumbs up. Yeah, I didn't even look. Did that person already put the thumbs down? Yep, they did. Oh my God, they are so hilarious. Oh well, too bad, so sad. Recharge la page. Dites-lui de recharger la page. Pour que je ne dois pas prendre le mouse et tout ça. Si quelqu'un peut dire, Sylvie, de recharger la page. Okay, that happens to me all the time. I lose the the video freezes or goes black when I watch lives and I just reload. Il m'arrive à moi souvent quand je regarde des lives que le vidéo va noir ou va, comment est-ce qu'on appelle? Va congeler. Merci. Okay, one more. And yes, we are going to do Skinner blends, lots of Skinner blends. Are you excited about Game of Thrones tonight? No, they don't put 15 minutes. They put it before I even start. They did that last time too. Ils ne mettent pas les pouces en bas après que je... Ils les mettent avant que je commence. It's somebody who feels very threatened, obviously. I told you, I have my suspicions on who that is. Remember, there's a few people that I caught stealing. And obviously, they don't like me. Okay. Now, let me clean this a little bit. You didn't see the whole thing? No, because I did not get them before I got, I don't know, about 1,200 subscribers. When I was still at 1,000, I didn't have this problem. And only after I started, you know, really ripping a new one, when I started catching people stealing stuff, that's when the whole thing started. Kathy, message me on Facebook. I'll give you a tip. Okay. Now, you see how I got my, let me see. See how I got my blacks and my whites here? Now, get one of each color. Oh, you can do both, Shirley, because at one point they start being very different. Alors, vous voyez comme j'ai arrangé les couleurs? On va faire un Skinner blend de chaque couleur avec du blanc et un Skinner blend de chaque couleur avec du noir et un Skinner blend de blanc et noir. So, you see how I arrange the colors? We are going to make un dégradé, excusez-moi. We are going to make a Skinner blend of each color with white, each color with black, and then a Skinner blend of black and white. So yeah, we are going to machine a lot right now. But yeah, there's a lot of people who don't like me because I I have this habit of telling the truth and not beating around the bush. Because as I said before, I'm not into this to be liked. You know, I'm never in my life was I for the whole thing. Oh, I'm doing this for people to like me. No. If somebody likes me, okay. If somebody doesn't, okay. Or like someone told me at one point when I posted a comment, you know, I was criticizing someone. They're, oh, you're so mean. I'm going to unsubscribe from your channel. So I said, okay, I don't have monetization on my channel. I post free tutorials. Why do you think I am going to be the one to suffer if you unsubscribe? Really? But I remembered because this whole Skinner blend, because that person was like, oh yeah, you talk about other people stealing, but you steal because I saw you think that if you make those squishy triangles instead of the teardrop like the polymer clay tutor teaches, that's not stealing. Like, dude, Skinner blend has been invented in the late 80s and it was done with triangles at all times. Okay, we might need some more white here. Remember when in my Skinner blend tutorial, when you see that the color gets a little bit too much, just insert a little bit more. Si vous avez vu mon dégradé tuto, si vous voyez qu'une de vos couleurs disparaît, insérez une ligne pour la fortifier un peu. And this is not one of those Skinner blends that we have to be absolutely perfect. Yes, yes. Absolutely. No, but she was saying that I stole Polymer Clay Tutor's teardrop Skinner blend and I just changed it to triangles. But yeah, if you go on my blog, there's a page there. I started compiling a history of techniques on polymer clay. Who invented what? It's like, for example, very few people know that like the metal foils, you know, like the gold leaf and stuff, those were used in early 90s. There's nobody who invented them now. Okay, now remember when it gets too wide, get it on the thinnest. Bonsoir, Helen. And then roll it. And then plug it a little bit back if it gets too wide. Donc, si votre dégradé devient trop large, mettez-le dans la plus mince épaisseur. Ensuite, roulez-le et faites-le plus moins large. Bonsoir. Hein? Alors, this one is almost done. I'm going to just run it through the largest, the thickest, and put it aside. So I got this. Now let me I'm going to do the whites first because of, and actually, let's do the last ones, the red. I'm going to do first all the whites except for red, all the blacks except for red, and then the last one, the white red and the black red. Because you know how red bleeds. I'm going to, je vais faire le rouge, le dernier, absolument dernier, parce que vous savez comme le rouge tache. Donc, je vais faire tous les blancs dégradés, excepté le rouge, ensuite tous les noirs dégradés, excepté le rouge, et ensuite le blanc rouge dégradé, et le dernier, le noir rouge dégradé. Essentially, once it gets too wide for this size, once it gets too wide, you roll it, plug it, and then go through the thickest, and you're done with that Skinner blend. Non, j'ai commencé à parler le français un jour que j'avais un live et je crois que c'était Delphine qui a dit que elle ne comprend rien de ce que je dis, mais elle regarde parce qu'elle aime comme je fais mes lives. Et alors, j'ai commencé à parler en français aussi parce que j'avais pas réalisé qu'il y a beaucoup de francophones qui ne comprennent pas l'anglais. I was saying how I started translating into French too, because one day there was one of the viewers who said that they don't understand what I'm saying, but they are still watching because they like my tutorials. So I started translating in French too, what I'm saying. Because yeah, there's a lot of French artists and hobbyists. Hi, Poppy Mary. Hello. Oops. Okay. At least it's not raining today. Are you going to watch the solar eclipse? Vous allez regarder l'éclipse de soleil? Est-ce qu'on va le voir en Europe? Yeah, it seems so, doesn't it, Katie? A lot of the US hobbyists are more into, I don't know, crocheting and other stuff and plain jewelry. But personally, I think that the highest number are the Russian artists, and they are also kind of ahead of the game compared to everybody. They are real masters. J'ai dit que oui, il paraît qu'il y a beaucoup plus de films-auteurs dans l'autre partie du monde que les États-Unis. Et j'ai dit que oui, mais il me paraît que les artistes de Russie sont beaucoup en avant de tout le monde. Ils sont si talentés. Si talentés. I'm not going to even bother. And besides, it's not going to be very noticeable in Oklahoma. Oh, yes, it does. It absolutely does. You know how I started doing polymer clay jewelry? Because, as I said before, I used to be a sculptor. And I would dabble in jewelry from time to time. But at one point, you know, I would kind of design pieces of jewelry in my head. And then I would be like, oh, yeah, but I don't think I'm going to ever find a piece of turquoise shaped like that, or even if I do at that size, I don't think I'm gonna ever have the money to get it. And even if I do, who's going to pay so much to buy a piece like that? And then it dawned on me, you know, I can just design the piece and then make whatever I want from polymer clay. J'ai dit que lorsque j'étais encore un sculpteur de poupées d'art, je faisais des bijoux de temps en temps. Mais ensuite, j'étais un peu frustrée parce que, par exemple, je m'imaginais un certain collier, disons. Mais je me disais, c'est pas possible pour moi de trouver une gemme précieuse si grande ou de cette exacte forme pour mon collier. Et même si je la trouve, ça serait trop cher. Et ensuite, même si je l'achète, qui va acheter un collier si cher? Et ensuite, j'ai eu l'idée, mais je peux faire tout ça en de l'argile polymérique. Et c'est comme ça que j'ai commencé à faire des bijoux en polymère. Oh, merci Sylvie. Oh yeah, there's a lot of sources. I'm an addict to gemstones. I have a lot of gemstones in my house. Smaller and bigger. I mean, for goodness sakes, I have a selenite that's like 1.5 feet long and I don't know, like this wide. I have quite a few big pieces. And then I have bowls and jars and balls of crystals and gemstones. But you can buy fairly cheap from China and Hong Kong if you're patient and you're willing to wait for 2 or 3 weeks. But lately they have been very fast now. Everything that I bought from China came within a week. Yes, yes, it will be posted. Now go ahead and make another one. Or just remember, what did you mess up? Did you lose your white? Because if you lost your white, just cut like this and then add more white here. A Skinner blend is always fixable, even if it's really irritating and frustrating. It's always fixable. Just redo it. It's not a big deal. Wait, I forgot to change the thickness. But yeah, so we are going to do a little bit unusual shaped earrings and pendant that will be based on practically a kind of Skinner blend stripe mokumegane cane. Does that make sense? But you know me, I'm thinking outside the box. J'ai dit que nous allons faire des boucles d'oreilles un pendentif qui sont un peu unusuels, mais ils sont basés sur une canne qui est comprise de dégradés, rayures et un peu de mokumegane. Si ça ressemble à quelque chose que vous pouvez considérer une canne. Oh, goodness. I'll remember that, Katie. Now, remember that the difference between YouTube and Facebook is that on YouTube, you will not have the comments still on. On Facebook, when you do a live, the comments will still stay there even after the live is over and it's just the recording. But on YouTube, no, you don't see the comments anymore. You'll have to put another post, Katie, after the live is over and it's just a recording. You'll have to put another post and it will probably be flagged as possible spam because of the email address, but I'll make sure that I'll approve it. Okay, now see, remember what I was telling you, that in a Skinner blend, the stronger the difference between the colors, the longer you'll have to go through. So it's a huge difference between the yellow and the black. So this will require a little bit more passes through the pasta machine. And the yellow might need a little bit of enhancing. I don't want it too black. Grab a pinch of yellow. Yeah, do that after the live is over. So see, look, Holly, was it you who messed up the Skinner blend? Let me see who messed up the Skinner blend. Yeah, Holly. Okay, so see, I want more yellow here. So I took a little bit of yellow and I'm just going to place it like this. And then go through it again. And it's going to fix the too dark end. Yeah, some colors are stronger. I guess it depends on the brand the most. Yes, yes, I already did the black and white. That we started with one part, remember the cutter thing, one part of each of the four colors, two parts of each of the four colors, one part of white for each, one part of black for each, and then one part black, one part white. And we do Skinner blends from each of the colors and white, each of the colors and black, and then the black and the white. But yeah, you, if you want, after this is over, go take a look at my Skinner blend tutorial, because I explain a lot of stuff there, how to fix a Skinner blend, how to make it shorter, and all kinds of stuff. J'ai expliqué parce que quelqu'un est arrivé en retard et j'ai expliqué encore comment, qu'est-ce qu'on fait. Parce qu'ils ont demandé si on a besoin du blanc et noir dégradé. J'ai expliqué encore une fois combien de dégradés on a besoin. J'ai dit que vous pouvez aller regarder mon tuto sur le dégradé parce qu'il y a une tonne de trucs là-bas. Comment réparer. Yeah, but it's nice, isn't it? It's interesting. Besides, Holly, you never stop learning. Elle disait qu'il y a tellement à apprendre. J'ai dit que oui, il y a beaucoup à apprendre, mais c'est un plaisir. Et qu'on apprend toute la vie, on n'est jamais fini à apprendre. Yeah, in my tutorial, I also show that if one of the Skinner blends doesn't want to mix, you know how sometimes you just keep mixing, keep passing it through the machine, and it doesn't want to, and it doesn't want to, how to make it start mixing. Okay, it's too wide again. Almost done. Almost there. Almost. The fun is going to begin in a minute. Not a minute, like 10 minutes. Où sommes à peu près là. T'es pas nul. Si tu as là justement vu, c'est que tu as appris quelque chose de nouveau. Donc, ton niveau de connaissance est plus haut maintenant, non? Okay, I forgot again to change my thickness. Alrighty, now just 3 left. Seulement 3 à faire. J'ai pensé à faire tout ça en avant, mais ensuite j'ai dit, pas tout le monde sait, ou pas tout le monde va comprendre ce que je veux dire. Donc c'est mieux de le faire live. I said that I was thinking of preparing these ahead of time so the live would be shorter, but then I thought maybe not everybody will understand what's supposed to be done. Chinoise? Qu'est-ce que vous... Contorsionniste chinoise, qu'est-ce que vous dites? Oh, merci. Oh, merci, merci. Mais j'ai appris un peu de choses de chacune de vous que j'ai regardé les lives ou les vidéos. Vous savez. Ensuite, comme je dis à quelqu'un que oh, vous êtes un artiste, je suis... Non, je ne suis pas né artiste. Il y a eu un temps quand je ne savais rien. We are not born knowing everything. We are all at a time when we don't know. Yay, finally the red. It already bled a little. Now, with the red, be careful. Because of the bleeding, you don't want to bring it all the way here. Get it about here. And you don't have to cut this, just fold it a little. So don't bring it all the way to the corner, because you don't want it to bleed all over the white. Avec le rouge, ne l'amenez pas dans le coin, mais un peu, laissez-le un peu derrière. Et vous ne devez pas le couper. Vous pouvez le... Cécile, comment, how do you say fold? Hi, Jeannette. Bonjour à tout le monde que j'ai pas vu venir. Hi to everybody if I didn't see you coming in, because I kind of have my eyes also on the clay. Okay. think that soon I'm going to need a new pasta machine. This one is starting to act weird. J'ai dit que je crois que je vais avoir besoin d'une nouvelle machine à pâte dans le futur prochain parce que celui-là commence à... Mais c'est 60 ans. Non, 16 ans. 16 ans, pas 60 ans que je l'ai. No, I don't speak German. That I don't speak. Okay, I think I need a little more white here. By the way it looks like. It looks like the white didn't want to go in the same time with the black. With the red, sorry. This is what happens when you have clay of different brands sometimes, because this is Souffle's cherry pie and this is Primo. Oui? Non, c'est une Amaco. C'est une machine pas chère du tout. J'ai eu une bonne machine, mais quelqu'un me l'a brisée. Ils ont dit qu'ils allaient m'aider à la nettoyer. Ils ont commencé à la nettoyer avec leur couteau. Donc, ils l'ont complètement foutu. For jewelry making, generally speaking, it's Pardo. It's the best. It holds the details very well, and it's so fine. But it's hard to find. You can only find it online. Scalpey, don't use Scalpey. Don't ever use Scalpey. N'utilisez jamais le sculpté. Parce que c'est, oh, how do you say brittle? It's the brittlest of all the clays, and it can even, after you bake it and you bake it enough, oui, Cécile, even after you bake it enough, you can have the surprise after 2 or 3 years, it starts crumbling and falling to pieces. Primo accent, oui, mais pas le scalping. Pardo. It's a German clay like Fimo. It's called Pardo, and they have several lines in the polymer clay, and one is exactly called jewelry clay. I can bring you some so you can see how it looks like. Hey. And the Pardo translucent is the most translucent of all the clays. It's almost glass-like. See, this is the Pardo translucent. But see, this is art clay. That's why I said they have different kinds. And this is the jewelry clay, the more metallic and with glitter that holds detail fantastic. See, jewelry clay. And they have these, it's packed in these little packs that are so neat. You can use them for other stuff. Hold on. See? Once you're done with them. And it's made with beeswax. Yes, Pardo is the best. But unfortunately, you can only order it online, and obviously you cannot order it in summer because it's going to get here baked. Keto, I don't use keto at all. I stopped using keto after I noticed, because you know keto stinks. And after I noticed that every time I was baking keto, my cats and dog were throwing up. Non, pas tellement. Pas tellement cher. Je crois que c'est pas aussi cher que le fimo. Mais tu peux le trouver en Europe plus facilement que dans les États-Unis. Absolument. Et c'est à base de cire d'abeille. Elle a un parfum très, très bon. Yeah, don't use Sculpey, Holly. I mean, it's okay until you learn, but especially if you intend to make pieces to sell, never use Sculpey, because, as I said, it can break a year after you baked it. It starts suddenly crumbling. And you don't want to make a bad name for yourself, you know, because customers are like, oh yeah, don't buy from her because her pieces fall apart. That's not a good thing. So do the same thing for the black and the red. Just because they are both kind of dark, don't put them all the way to the corner. Actually, this time I'm going to trim the corners. Okay, but even for yourself, you know, you don't want to work a lot on something and then a year later to start falling apart on you. And it's brittle. You know, the other clays, after you bake them, they are flexible and all that, but Sculpey isn't. Sculpey breaks. While Fimo, hold on. Let me show you Primo. Hold on. This is my bird of paradise necklace that's made with Primo. It's bird of paradise as in the flower bird of paradise. Hold on. And see, I made the petals of the flower. It was on the, I didn't put it well. Okay, so see, this is made with Primo. And these are petals. And see how thin they are? And it's still resistant. You cannot do this with Sculpey. You definitely cannot do this with Sculpey. Oui, Pardo a un parfum très bon. Mais comme j'ai dit, le cateau, je ne l'utilise pas. Après que j'ai constaté que chaque fois que je cuirais du cateau dans la maison, mes chats et mon chien commençaient à vomir. Donc, je l'utilise pas. Okay, we are pretty much done. Let me get this one shorter. And we'll start building the cane. It's going to be an interesting cane, and I am going, before I start, I'm going to make sure that everybody who is playing with me is ready, because it's a little complicated and I don't want you to mess up your clay that you worked so hard to do. Yeah, of course I forgot to change this again. Bonsoir. Now, I'm going to wait for everybody to tell me that they are ready. Je vais attendre pour tout le monde qui filmente avec moi me dire s'ils sont prêts avant de commencer à assembler la canne. Salut, salut, salut. And again, hi to everybody I didn't see coming in. Okay, I'm going to check for air bubbles. Okay. Everybody's ready? Tout le monde est prêt? Hello. Alors, you see that I've put together the black and white blends. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to actually kind of make sure that they are equal. So see how I'm going to trim the ends. Remember, never throw away stuff, because it can always be used and reused. Now this one should be a little bit wider. Thickest, la plus épaisse sur la machine. Thank you. Now try to have them about the same size. As I said, trim them if need be. And once you did, get about this much. How much is this much? 2 centimeters, 3/4 of an inch. Après vous les avoir égalisés un peu, considérez comme 2 centimètres et coupez-le et mettez-le de côté de chaque couleur. C'est une canne intéressante, mais on ne doit pas est un peu compliqué de mettre en place. It's an interesting cane, but it's a little complicated to set up. Yes, oui, Alan. 9 crans et c'est à l'envers des autres machines. Le 9 est le plus gros et le 1 le plus mince. Now, pay attention so you don't mess up. Make sure that they are arranged with the black and the white facing each other. So, si vous ne voulez pas vous tromper, arrangez-les de façon que le blanc et le noir sont côte à côte. Comme ça. Et ensuite, mettez-les un au-dessus de l'autre. And then stack them. But that's why I said make sure that they are the black and the white one near the other, because you're going to stack the white on the color and the color on the black. See? Like this. Like this. So, white and black, the white on the color on the black, or backwards, because I'm going to get it like this, and I'm going to actually trim this one to make sure that they are the same. Donc, le blanc et le noir, la couleur avec le noir, la couleur avec le blanc. So again, the black and the white, color with white, color with black. And check for air bubbles. Vérifiez pour ne pas avoir de l'air. You know what I forgot to put in the necessary? I forgot to put a ripple blade. J'ai oublié de mettre de la lame ondulée dans la liste de nécessaires. If you don't have a blade, just use a toothpick. I'll show you how. Maintenant, coupez dans la longueur du dégradé. Now cut in the crosswise on the Skinner blend. Each of the stacks, cut them in two. And separate them a little bit. Et séparez-les un peu. Yeah, I don't know. I had a very bad experience with Sculpey 3. I mean, I had some long ago when I started sculpting here again. I was used to the Sculpey from Europe and to the other stuff from Europe, and then I used the Sculpey 3, and I had this pretty fairy, and like 2 months after, when I looked at her, she was in the china cabinet, and when I looked at her, she didn't have fingers anymore. Now put the wavy blade and press. And do that on the other one as well. Actually, no, sorry. Turn the other one around, press the wavy blade on it. So turn one of your halves around. And press the wavy blade on each of the halves. Tenez un des moitiés. De l'autre côté, pressez la lame ondulée dans chaque moitié. Mes mains ne sont pas très bons. My hands are not that terrific at pressing. Now grab them and kind of fix them so they go one into the other. The grooves match. Maintenant, arrangez-les que les indents sont un dans l'autre. Je ne sais pas si j'ai dit ça correctement. Cécile, si tu peux m'aider ici. Je ne sais pas traduire correctement en français. So, fix the indents so they match. Groove in, groove out. Then flatten. I forgot. You're supposed to flatten only that way, and I went the other way. But I'll fix it. I will have a weird red stripe. Pardo est excellent. Oui, c'est ça. And let's do that one more time. Don't let your stuff get too wide. Nous allons répéter ça. Ne laissez pas vos dégradés aller trop large. Poussez-le. And then we do that again. But this time I'm going to use the other blade. It's easier for me to press. I mean, you can use the same one. Je vais utiliser l'autre lame, mais seulement parce que c'est plus facile pour moi de presser avec mes mains. Donc, cut in two, turn one. Couper en deux, tourner de l'autre côté, une d'elles. Couper en deux, tourner de l'autre côté. And again. Ben oui, Pardo, c'est magnifique. J'ai pas essayé encore le cernit. Je vais l'essayer après qu'il sera moins chaud. Et je pourrai faire des ordres en ligne. I was saying I didn't try cernit lately, but I'll have to wait until it gets less hot so I can order stuff online. I'm going to have to trim this. Je vais réparer ma... And we do the same thing. Try to match the grooves. Like where you have a groove, put a raised area. And I said I'm going to show you how to do this with a toothpick. I'm going to do the next one with a toothpick. And one more time, and then we are done with this. We put the thing together. Encore une fois, et ensuite, on va mettre la canne. On va assembler la canne. N'oubliez pas de ne pas laisser le dégradé aller trop large. Et cette fois, je vais démontrer comment faire ça avec un Cécile, comment, how do you say toothpick? I mean, I could search, but I'll have to bring my mouse here in the working space. Sylvie ne recherche plus parce que ça peut être un autre vendeur qui vend moins que ça. Oui. Je vais montrer maintenant, si vous n'avez pas une lame ondulée, comment faire ça. J'aurais dû le montrer au commencement. Comment faire ça avec une cure-dent. Avant de couper, vous allez vous appuyer. OK. J'ai été confuse pour un moment. J'ai oublié quelle direction. I forgot for a minute which direction I was going. So this is if you don't have a wavy blade. You do this. It's easier with the wavy blade, but if you don't have one, you can do it this way. Even if you'll have to kind of get it, still cut it and do it on the other side, but oops, j'ai brisé la cuton. I broke it. So you'll still have to do it on the other side. Vous allez toujours, vous allez le faire sur l'autre côté, n'importe quoi. And again, make sure that you match the, kind of match the indents. Vous ne pourrez pas le faire absolument, mais essayez de faire tout le possible. Okay, now we got all of them. Everybody is done. And make sure that you get it get them a little bit shorter. Faites-les un peu plus courtes. Un petit peu. Ready? Next step. Now this is the complicated part. Get one of them. Maintenant, il devient compliqué. Prenez un, deux. Coupez-le en deux. Mettez-le en dessus de l'autre. Et coupez-le encore en deux. Donc, vous avez ça. See how we change the direction completely of where it goes. Do that on all of them. Donc, on change complètement la direction de ce que la feuille est. On fait une nouvelle feuille. Prenez garde qu'elles sont bien collées. Be careful, make sure that they are well stuck to each other. And the last one. Oui, c'est compliqué, hein? Ça ne fait rien si une moitié est plus grosse que l'autre. It's okay if one of the halves is thicker than the other, because that's the whole deal about this cane. It's all about diversity. I'm just making this one a little bit wider to match the width of the other ones. Now, which of you has seen my native, Central America native cane? Quelqu'un a vu mon tuto sur l'Amérique centrale canne? Parce qu'il s'agit un peu de la même chose. Ne laissez pas deux couleurs qui sont les mêmes touchées. Donc, on a ça. Ça, c'est le vert. Ça, c'est le jaune. Donc, le jaune ne va pas aller là-bas. Je vais le mettre ici. Je vais le mettre un ici. Absolument ici. 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 And cut the same sizes here from the black and white. You need at least 2. If you can get 3, that would be great, but you need at least 2. Actually, I think I made almost 4, but that's not really 4. Okay. Now, I need to, je vais devoir les allonger un peu parce qu'elles ne sont pas long enough. They're not tall enough. I need to make them a tad taller. Did I lose you yet? Okay, I'm going to switch this with this. Oops. Now you see how I have, again, white and black, white and color. I'm turning this around. So I have color on white, color on white. I make the pinch taller. I put it down. And I place the first Skinner blend on it. Same goes here. White and color, considering black a color. White and color. Place the next one on top. And again, here I have blacks. No, what? Let me switch. No, that's the same thing. That's the same thing. So don't let black and black or white and white meet. And see, when you have something like this, place the dark side, because it's all about contrast. Like, see here, I have the dark side here, the light side here. I'm placing the light side on the dark side. I don't have another one for this one. I have a green that's wide enough. I have a piece of green here. Oui, pas toucher la même couleur et pas toucher le blanc et le noir. Oups. Je vais la couper dans un moment et vous allez voir. Je vais couper les côtes. I'm going to trim it and you'll see in a minute why and how. And I'm going to cut it on the side because I don't want any, it's kind of hot, warm, that is. And I don't want any smearing to happen. Now keep all these because it would make a wonderful stropel cane. The rest. J'ai dit de ne pas jeter ou mélanger vos restes parce que ça fera un très joli stropel. Donc, vous avez là, vous pouvez choisir d'aller sur cette côte ou sur cette côte. Moi-même, je préfère cette côte. Now you have the choice if you want to slice the cane this way or this way. I personally prefer this way. But anyway, the cane needs to be reduced a little bit. And I'm not going to reduce it a lot But for the first time, as I'm going to reduce it like this, you know, because I'm going to cut this, because you see, I want to get the whole Skinner blend. Je vais la réduire comme ça parce que je vois, quand je coupe la tranche, je veux avoir tout le dégradé. Parce qu'on a fait ce jeu de dégradé, c'est pourquoi je veux tout le dégradé. C'est pourquoi je ne veux pas couper de cette côte, mais vous pouvez couper de cette côte et ensuite jouer avec les tranches. Now, imagine what happens if you do this in pearls or metallics. You're going to have a lot of 3D effects. Now we are going to cut this in two and hold half of it at this size for the pendant. Nous allons couper ça en deux, même un peu moins de deux. Et la moitié qui reste, on va l'utiliser pour le pendentif. Et l'autre moitié, nous allons la réduire encore plus. Et cette fois, on la réduit aussi, comme ça, pour les boucles d'oreilles. And yes, if you want it, it can make a pretty chameleon. And that's why I said to have 4 of the 6 colors, because those in combination with black and white, they always look good, even if normally you wouldn't put together 2 colors of the same intensity, but there are certain exceptions. I just start to. Yeah, I just started reducing it the wrong way. Huh? Did I? No, I was reducing it the right way. So make sure that you reduce it so you have on the short side the light and the dark. Yeah, if I turn it this way, because this is how we are going to cut. So you want this to be thinner. C'est très facile d'être confuse par cette canne. Are you going to shut up? I'm on the Atkins diet. S'il vous plaît, je suis sur le pas trop de carbohydrates, sur la diète Atkins. Merci, Cécile. Now, we reduced it. I think that's enough. And you can get, if you have some scrap clay that I already have, I'm not going to mess with those because they are just too pretty. Oh, I need the bigger one. There you go. Now you can cut however you want. You don't have to cut like me. So I'm going to make this for the pendant and this for the earrings. But I'm not going to leave them like this. Now let me grab a wax paper from over here. Now let's cut some slices for the pendant. Honestly, I'm going to try to cut like this because the cane is very hot and I don't want to smear. Je vais essayer de trancher comme ça parce que la canne est très chaude et je veux pas, vous savez, mélanger les couleurs. Je sais pas si je vais réussir, mais je vais essayer. Non, non. Non, c'était pas très droit. It wasn't very straight anyway. There we go. Yes. And I told you, you'll have the cane for a while. And I'm going to make a play of shapes. I'm going to place this here. Make sure that it goes all the way. And I'm going to bring this one and mess it up in the process. Good thing I don't need all of it. And I need another slice. Which is a pity because I don't need the whole slice. Yes, I managed to cut just a little bit. And another thing, you know, all the rest, when you trim it, I mean, look at them. They are all pretty. You can use them as is. Tous les restes, vous les pouvez utiliser comme ils sont, comme ça. Ils sont très jolis, très, très jolis. Now I'm going to get the earrings one. I'm not cutting this yet. I'm going to cut it when I'm done with everything. Oui, beaucoup. Beaucoup. Beaucoup de possibilités, tiponnette. Tu peux la la tournée faire de Natacha. Et quand tu l'as réduit, elle est encore plus belle. Les détails deviennent très, très élaborés. Going to je vais faire des pièces horizontales au milieu. I'm going to make some horizontal stripes in the middle of each, and then the vertical on both sides this time. And I need one more stripe. Nice. Maybe two. Do you see what I'm doing? You need me to go closer? Oh, merci Sylvie. Vous voulez que je vais plus proche? Vous voyez bien. Tell me if you think you need to see close up of this. Okay, let me go close up. Okay. Let's see if I am close. Okay, I'm good. Now remember the thing about earrings, you want them to be symmetrical, not identical. Toujours pensez qu'avec les boucles d'oreilles, vous voulez la symétrie, pas l'identité. Donc, vous voyez, j'ai mis ça un peu, pas exactement dans le milieu. I didn't put this exactly in the middle. And I'm placing the blue on the opposite sides. I'm going to need more stripes. Non, non, c'est le blanc. J'ai dit que si vous faites ça avec des perles ou des métalliques, vous allez avoir beaucoup de mica, des effets mica. Et généralement, si vous mélangez du translucent dans les métalliques et les perles, vous obtiendrez plus de mica, mais allez jamais plus de 1 à 1. N'allez pas plus de ça. Parce que ça va pas faire les choses meilleures, au contraire. ce que vous gagnez en translucence, vous perdez en mica. Okay, I want this a little bit longer. Like one of those African trade beads, isn't it? And I have a little bit here on each side. Pourquoi? Merci, Cécile. Okay, now I will show you how to not bother the patterns and at the same time be able to cut properly. If you've used a cutter, that is. Place your, let me get out of, close up. And place your stuff on the wax paper. Then cover it with another wax paper. And of course, start leveling up. Make sure you don't distort the way that you do it all over the place, so you don't distort the pattern too much. Now these make exceptional tube beads. Je dis que cette canne met des perles tubes exceptionnelles, très dramatiques. Now, once you're done with this, turn it upside down. Gently peel off the bottom wax paper. And then use the cutters from the back to the front this time. This way you know that you won't bother the pattern, because from the front you don't see very well what you're cutting. Donc, tournez là et coupez from le derrière, parce que du front, vous ne voyez pas exactement ce que c'est en dessous. Je sais qu'elle cherchait. C'est du papier de pâtisserie, Cécile. Est-ce que tu as besoin? Oh, goodness, we are late. This is almost 2 hours. Goodness gracious, I kept you so long. But we are finally done. And now you can get them back. Turn. And ta-da! Here we go. Let me get close up. Let me make sure that I got the close up. Now, all you need to do is to bake it. I would suggest to bake it straight. And remember, to bake something really straight, the best is to have 2 tiles. And then put one tile, a piece of paper, regular paper, then this, then another piece of paper, and another tile on top. Je dis que ma suggestion serait de les cuire complètement à plat. Et pour obtenir un bon aplat, vous avez besoin de 2 morceaux de faïence. Mettez un morceau de faïence, ensuite du papier normal, pas du papier ciré. Ensuite la pièce, ensuite encore du papier et au-dessus une autre pièce de faïence. De cette façon, la pièce sera complètement au plat. Attendez un peu parce que je n'ai pas toutes les couleurs. Ouais, sans raison, ma caméra a... Un petit moment. Je ne sais pas pourquoi. There we are. Voilà. Now it's the true color. Maintenant, c'est le vrai couleur. Non, le papier ne brûle pas. Le papier a besoin de 250 ou 300 degrés. Non. Maintenant, vous pouvez voir la vraie couleur parce que les couleurs de ma caméra n'étaient pas ajustées. So these are the real colors. The colors of my camera were not adjusted properly. But yes, no, they're not properly now either. I think I have the contrast too high. This should be good. Huh? No, they were okay. That's okay. This is the color. Yes. Okay. Donc, c'est ça. Et ensuite, vous pouvez, moi, je suggérerais de faire des perles avec, en utilisant ces convernis, même les petites tranches que vous avez coupées quand on a fait la canne. Et je crois qu'il fera de jolies perles et avec du tube. Oui, c'est très ethnique. Très ethnique. Et vous pouvez aussi la combiner, si vous vous rappelez, les pièces que j'ai fait avec la canne stropel. Vous pouvez ajouter quelque chose avec le satin slice, je sais pas, avec de brun ou de bronze, ou du blanc ou du noir. You can add, if you remember the pieces I made for the stropel cane, you can add something like a satin slice with either bronze or brown on white or on black. That would give even more tribal kind look. But wait for just a minute. Attendez un peu, je vais apporter des perles pour vous montrer quelque chose qui va très bien avec les ethniques comme ça. Hold on, Mama. Hold on. These kind of beads, see, they are not really tubular. They are narrower at the ends than in the middle. Donc, ce type de perles, elles ne sont pas exactement tubulaires parce qu'elles sont plus étroites au début qu'au milieu. Et vous pouvez ou faire un trou en longueur ou faire un trou à une des côtes ou faire un trou au milieu. So you can either put a hole in the middle to string them in length, or put a hole at one end, or put a hole in this middle. And also this type of beads can be used as toggles. You can make a big ring and you can use this as a toggle. Donc vous pouvez l'utiliser comme une Cécile, comment est-ce qu'on dit? So you can get some white and then place some of these slices in the middle, like I did here with the stropel cane. See, this is done with the stropel cane. But get some white or some black. You can even get brown, you know, or even bronze. Don't go for other metallics or pearlescents, but then put just a little bit on the flatter part. Put just a little bit of accent that would match the bigger pieces. Oui, oui. So, vous pouvez faire une fermeture. Vous savez, avec les fermetures qui vont comme ça, je ne veux pas être obscène, mais... Alors, et aussi, vous pouvez la combiner, faites une canne barbée avec une de ces couleurs. You can also make a barbed cane, but do it kind of like coming from both sides of the bead in these colors or matching colors. Oui, oui. Okay, thank you. It's been 2 hours, and I'm sorry I kept you so long, but see, that's why I thought twice before deciding to do the whole Skinner blend on live, but I thought that it's better for people to see exactly how it is done because that cane is kind of complicated. C'est pour ça que j'ai pensé à pas faire les dégradés, mais ensuite j'ai dit c'est mieux parce que la canne est très compliquée, tout le monde doit voir. Thank you so much for being here with me. Merci beaucoup pour être ici avec moi. Je vous souhaite un bon dimanche soir et une bonne semaine. And I wish to you a good rest of the Sunday and a great week, and take care about the eclipse. A lot of fun. I'm glad. Oui, in Togo. Thank you. Bisous à tous. Great hugs to everybody. See you next Sunday. Oui. Oui. Toujours. Je le laisse en replay. It will be in replay. You can watch it as many times as you want. Bye. Thank you.